Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis, changed the way we see the human mind. He believed that our thoughts, dreams, and behaviors are largely driven by forces we cannot see or control, the unconscious. His work introduced concepts like repression, defense mechanisms, and dream interpretation, which still shape psychology today. Whether you agree with him or not, Freud dared to look beneath the surface of the human soul. In this video, let's explore 10 of his most fascinating quotes about the power of the unconscious mind. The interpretation of dreams is the royal road to a knowledge of the unconscious activities of the mind. Freud saw dreams as the gateway to the unconscious. In his book, The Interpretation of Dreams, he explained that what we dream often reveals our hidden wishes and fears. The symbols in dreams, though strange, are never random. They are coded messages from our subconscious. To understand our dreams is to understand the parts of ourselves we usually ignore. Freud believed that every dream tells the truth, just not in plain language. The conscious mind may be compared to a fountain playing in the sun and falling back into the great subterranean pool of the subconscious from which it rises. This is one of Freud's most poetic metaphors. He reminds us that consciousness, what we think we know, is just a brief spark above a vast ocean of hidden processes. Most of what drives us lies beneath, unseen yet powerful. Our memories, instincts, and emotions constantly bubble up from that deep pool. Awareness is temporary, but the unconscious is eternal. The ego is not master in its own house. We like to believe we control our minds, but Freud argued otherwise. He said that our ego, or sense of self, is only a small part of a much larger system. The unconscious is the true ruler, quietly influencing every choice and desire. This idea shattered the illusion of human rationality. Freud taught us humility. We are not as in control as we think. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. Freud warned that repressing emotions doesn't erase them, it only buries them deeper. When we deny pain, anger, or desire, those feelings don't vanish. They return disguised as anxiety, addiction, or even illness. Healing begins when we dare to face what we've hidden. The unconscious always demands expression, one way or another. Our unconscious does not believe in its own death. It behaves as if it were immortal. Freud noticed that deep down, humans can't truly imagine being dead. The unconscious treats death as something unreal. This explains our instinct for survival and our denial of mortality. We live as if we're eternal, driven by an ancient part of the psyche that refuses to accept the end. It's both tragic and beautiful. The most complicated achievements of thought are possible without the assistance of consciousness. Many of our best ideas arise when we're not thinking, in the shower, before sleep, or during a walk. Freud saw creativity as the work of the unconscious. The mind never stops. Even when we rest, it continues solving problems. Genius, he said, is often the cooperation between the conscious and the unconscious, the surface and the depths working as one. Out of your vulnerabilities will come your strength. This quote shows Freud's more compassionate side. He believed that weakness and fear are not flaws. They're the raw material of growth. When we confront our inner wounds, we discover resilience. The unconscious holds pain, but also power. What breaks us can also build us. Where does a thought go when it's forgotten? A simple yet haunting question. Freud believed that forgotten thoughts don't disappear. They slip beneath awareness, stored in the unconscious. These buried ideas can resurface as slips of the tongue, dreams, or strange impulses. Forgetting is not deletion. It's just a change of address within the mind. A man should not strive to eliminate his complexes, but to get into accord with them. Freud advised us to make peace with our inner conflicts. Trying to erase them only creates more resistance. Instead, understanding and accepting our complexes leads to balance. Growth doesn't mean perfection, it means harmony with our imperfections. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Freud reminds us that pain has meaning. What feels unbearable today may later become the source of wisdom. The unconscious records every struggle and transforms it into strength. In time, we see that our suffering shaped who we are. the darkness was never wasted. Freud's words still echo after more than a century. Whether you see them as truth or metaphor, they remind us of one thing: the unconscious is always alive within us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more ideas that make you think. See you in the next episode of Thinker's Den.